And we're live at Scaling New Heights with the Ask a Bookkeeper show. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Yay! My name is Ingrid Edstrom. I am the Priestess of Profits, and Ask a Bookkeeper works to create the best cross-section of reality and fiction by helping business owners make the world a better place, built on a foundation of thriving small businesses. Today, we are shooting for the first time with a live studio audience at the Scaling New Heights conference in Salt Lake City. Yeah, I know. And I'm here with my fantastic co-host, Penny the Practical Professional.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here at Scaling New Heights 2019.
Yes. And we have the good fortune today to get to talk to Ufama, who is a member of our studio audience and won the round of applause choice for the best storyboard. Ufama, would you please tell us a bit about yourself and your business?
Thank you. My name is Mo Gaga. I am the founder and owner of Goshen Bookkeeping and Consulting. I empower nonprofit organizations and small business owners to fulfill their mission $1 at a time. And thank you so much for having me on your show.
That is beautiful.
It's a great pleasure to have you here, Ufama. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, nonprofit missions, fulfilling those $1 at a time. What is the biggest pain point that nonprofits often have in doing that with their mission?
One of the biggest pain points nonprofits have in fulfilling their mission is they're constantly dealing with turnovers in staff and turnovers in volunteers.
Right.
And one of the key things that I do in helping them fulfill a lot of that is helping them utilize technology to fill in some of those gaps.
Technology to fill in some of those gaps. So what kind of technology? What's an example of that?
So a sample of technology that you can use to help if you are a nonprofit organization that has limited staffing, you can implement a technology tool like Asana to help you streamline your workflow process.
I love Asana. We use that in my business too.
G Suite is also another wonderful tool. If you are a nonprofit that's constantly on the go, whether you're working global or local, you can also use that platform to manage your storage, manage documents, make sure that the things that helps you run your nonprofit are contained and secured in one easy to use place.
That is so cool. So you train businesses on how to do this, is that correct?
Yes.
Wow.
Do you maybe have a story you could share of how that helped a nonprofit that you work with?
Yes. I currently work with nonprofit clients where when I came on board, one of the pain points that I heard from this particular client was we're traveling global, we're in different places, and we want to be able to access our documents on the go. Mm-hmm. We are going into countries and going into places where sometimes internet is a restriction or sometimes they have internet, and not being able to use other tools is a hindrance for them. They want to be able to open up their document from their mobile device. They want to be able to take a picture and have that be backed up to their secure cloud storage. They want to make sure that any information that they're sharing out of their system is still secured and contained and easy accessible on the go. Mm-hmm. So this particular client, one of the things that I did is look at what they're using right now. So they're using G Suite, but they're not using it to the full potential.
Right.
So teaching them, taking 1 day a week and say, okay, I'm going to show you something inside of G Suite that you can do today. Very simple.
That's great.
Very effective. Take it baby steps and helping them, showing them, okay, this is how you can move a document here. So this particular client didn't realize that they could have used Google File Drive, Google Drive file stream, download that app on your device, and rather than downloading each individual documents every single time, every time they want to edit it, they could just use that to open the document, have everything still sync back to the cloud.
That is so beautiful.
Fantastic. Wow.
So what is the ultimate impact for a nonprofit in their mission? When you do this with them, what ends up happening within that organization?
It streamlines their workflow process. Mm-hmm. It increases productivity. So rather than your staff being frustrated, I don't have access to the documents that I need.
Right.
And I'm sitting in a client meeting. I'm sitting with one of our stakeholders, our nonprofit partners.
Yeah.
They're asking me all these questions. I have no answer. I have to tell them, I need you to wait. I need to go back to my computer and pull that information. It cuts out all of that.
Yeah.
With Asana, for example, as a nonprofit organization, whether you're an executive director or a treasurer or a board member, and you have maybe 3 staff or 10 staff, you as an executive director, you want to have oversight what is going on at any given moment in all the different areas of your nonprofit organization. What is going on in marketing? What is going on in accounting? How are we doing in your fundraising aspect? Like, what are the things that are going on in different departments? You want to have that oversight. You want to also make sure your staff is well balanced. You don't want to overwork your staff. As a nonprofit, you're already doing a lot, but you want to make sure that you're utilizing the tools that you have in place effectively, efficiently, and making technology part of that conversation from the start helps. So when you are having a board meeting, you can take notes in Asana where you're having that conversation with everybody seeing that information in the same place. If you're using G Suite, you can use Google Doc to also take notes. Everybody's seeing what you're typing. Everybody is contributing to that information. So there's no miscommunication going on. This is what we meant. This is what we're going to do. Everybody's also on the same page of this is the next action plan that we're going to implement in the next couple of weeks.
Yes, I love how you said effectiveness and efficiency in that order, because it all comes down to the effing debate, efficiency versus effectiveness. We can be very efficient at doing the wrong things, and then we'll head even faster in the wrong direction. The question is what we're doing effective to begin with? So I love that you did that. Now, the tools that you're using, this must save a ton of time for those organizations so that they can really focus on getting back to their mission. If there is one big thing, what would that be for those nonprofits?
In terms of
as far as focusing on that mission, you were talking about that why, the mission of the nonprofit and making that sustainable. How can they focus on their mission more effectively by using these tools?
Using these tools helps them narrow down, streamline everything, but also narrows down, this is what we need to accomplish to get to that goal. So rather than them being scattered all over the place, you have your notes here, you have your notes here, you're doing this and you're doing that, the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. Every information is in one place. So when it's time for budgeting, when it's time for strategic planning, this is what we have done over the years. This is what we have accomplished. It helps create those stories that they need to communicate back to external stakeholders like a funder. A funder comes up to you and say, well, tell me how you have implemented this program. What exactly did you do? If you've been using piece and paper to store that information, there's no way to create any analytical data out of that information. You now have to put it somewhere. So the tools helps them have those information documented in one central place that they can take that information, run data analysis on it, figure out this is where all of our money went to. Show the funder this is what your money went to invest. This is how using this technology helped us grow this program.
And that's the same for all small businesses, really. I mean, even Penny's, having your staff and your programs all work together too.
Well, and as more and more businesses are moving towards transparency, and of course, nonprofits are all about transparency. That's part of the point. It's a really good business model if it's done with integrity. And it sounds like what you're doing is really allowing for that transparency so everybody can collaborate on making it a better business.
Wonderful. So if people want to find you, if there's a nonprofit watching this show on YouTube right now and they're like, I need that. Oh my gosh, do I need that so bad? How can they track you down?
The best way to track me down, I am on all social media platforms. So the best way to track me down is go to my website. It's GoshenBookkeepingCC.com.
Can you spell that for me?
It's GOSHEN Bookkeeping, C as in Charlie, C as in Charlie.com. And that is the same domain on all of my social media platforms if you want to follow me on that.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Ifuma, for joining us today. This is such a pleasure to have you here with us at Scaling New Heights with our first show with a live studio audience.
And our first guest that was talking about nonprofits, I think.
No, actually, we've had Audrey Blackburn on the show before talking about nonprofits, too. We've got nonprofits in the house. Nonprofits are great. Wonderful. So thank you so much to everyone for participating in this fantastic experiment today. And if you want to learn more about our show and what we do, or maybe donate to our show as we are a crowd-funded experiment, please visit askabookkeeper.com. And we will talk to you more soon. Thanks so much, everyone.
Bye.